stopped like creating for a while, right? But I love it. Like nothing excites me more than music. Nothing in this world, right? Yeah. Even if I'm not rapping, it's just like, listen, you and I haven't seen each other in forever. I just quoted your bars, right? Yeah. Like that just happened.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Yeah.
Nobody asked. I really love this shit. So
like, Guru from Gangstar.
Number one.
Wow.
Black Thought. Number 2. Chaos from Canada. What would be my fourth one? Venny Paz and Slug from Atmosphere.
Okay. James Brown live at the Funk. It's 80% of all raps or all hip hop beats are based off of that album.
Taking risk and jumping to new different opportunities, you know? And with that being said, you know, it's just fun. It's just fun now. Back at it again.
Okay, so when he says, the Robert
De Niro. We fuck it up, it's all good.
I mean,
if we fuck it up,
my entire life is a fuck up, if we're gonna be honest.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Swimming.
Ladies and gentlemen, how are you doing? It's your motherfucking boy, Gamero, the Pharaoh, the poor man's Robert
De Niro.
Thank you. You know what I'm saying? Bald version, but still beautiful. How you doing? You know what I'm saying? Here is a wide array of energies today in the Midnight in Miami studios. You know, we are also very ecstatic to show you two faces. You know what I'm saying? That you already got the pleasure to meet beforehand in previous episodes. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my absolute honor today to be able to get to know some of the, you know what I'm saying, some of the new faces, some of the new co-hosts that you're going to be seeing in the Midnight in Miami set. Ladies and gentlemen, today we have Rocsol and King Tetrus.
Let's go.
Oh my God.
I prayed for this moment. I prayed for this moment.
And your prayers have been answered. Ladies and gentlemen, guys, how is everything? Thank you, first of all, for joining me. Thank you for joining the team. Thank you for, you know what I'm saying? We are looking forward to getting to know a wide array of guests with these two amazing artists. Talk to me, guys. How's everything? How's your day been today?
I honestly have never been in the presence of this much greatness my entire life.
Oh my God!
Right? Like I just haven't.
It was like it's like the Watch the Throne tour.
Yeah. This is like literally like black guys in Paris, because I don't know if I can say that.
Oh, dude, you can say whatever you want, bro.
I can say it.
We're not even monetized yet. You can say whatever you want.
Okay. So it's the Afro-American men in Paris.
Oh, like, that's beautiful.
PR.
You know what I'm saying? Like
PR.
We're still trying to get the Disney bag. You know what I mean? Like, we're still trying to get the Disney bag, bro.
100%.
We're still trying to get that bag.
That's what I'm saying.
We love you.
Rocsol, talk to me. How's your day been?
It's been amazing, man.
Yeah?
It's been great. It's been busy, but it's been a roller coaster. It feels like the 1997 World Series right now.
Oh, it kind of does.
Or 2003.
It kind of does. It kind of does. We also have Katya behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? That's a camera woman extraordinaire. You know what I'm saying? Katya, what's new? How you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm happy to be here with you.
Oh, using that diaphragm. That's beautiful. That's beautiful right there.
Honestly, like, can we all make a pact here while we're here? Like, just the three of us. Like, no one else is in the room. Can we just not disappoint her? Like, can we just not let her down?
I disappoint her every day, if I'll be honest. You know what I'm saying? Like,
can we just try our best to just not make her look bad?
I make zero promises.
She is the glue that holds my life together today.
Oh, dude.
Okay. All right. Even though she, like, last time I was here, told me to try some chicken wings, and we never went, but it's fine.
Oh, damn.
Chicken wing plug was superior.
I never said that they was not superior. I'm just saying we never had the chicken wing off. I'm just saying, like,
that's very true.
Yeah.
And that's a great, honestly, a segue for the next question that I have for everybody, which has absolutely nothing to do with chicken.
Yes.
What are you guys?
Switch it up.
You know what I'm saying? What are you guys currently working on as far as projects? You know what I'm saying? A lot of the time, you know what I'm saying? For the people, for the viewers and the listeners, because I mean, if you're a listener, that's dope, because you're on Spotify, you're on Apple Podcasts and all that good stuff.
them streams.
But you gotta be a viewer. You gotta go on YouTube. That's why we got 72 damn cameras in here, so you can see our beautiful grins. So you can see. Look at that outfit. The man came correct. Shout out the Panthers. They, bro, they're about to take over the world. Look at this man's hat. That's an original. You know what I'm saying? Shameless plug. Shameless plug. But yeah, since the last time that you guys came on, you know, for the viewers that haven't gotten a chance to check out your episodes, what is it that you guys do?
Would you like to go first, Rocsol? You want me to do it?
Yeah.
I'll put my rapper voice on for this.
Check.
Let's get ready.
Check. Peace, blessings, all the above. This is King Tetrus, that soft-spoken black token, lyricist extraordinaire, and I hop in every single place and everybody knows I'm rare. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, it's beautiful. It's very similar to my Barry White voice. You know what I'm saying?
I honestly think that's where I got it from.
Oh, man.
That's where I got it from.
Shout out Barry White. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, man, I've been working on a couple cool things. The last time, it's kind of funny. The last time I was here, I feel like you might have been the good luck for like this run, since like I did Midnight in Miami and then like my life changed. So we had a couple sold out shows.
No biggie.
We done that. You know, my beard's starting to connect. I lost a little bit of weight. My credit score went up. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Like, Midnight in Miami changed lives.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? So
losing weight but raising credit scores. That's beautiful.
let's go. You know what I'm saying?
It's
I've just been working on the album and just trying to, conquer this whole thing called inner peace, and just making some dope music, some dope energy, and just kind of happy to be kind of on the road to Rookie of the Year. And it was kind of the most self-fulfilling prophecy, where it was like last year prior to meeting you. Prior to meeting you guys, it was like, am I as good as I think I am? You know what I mean? Like, am I as decent at this music thing as I think I am? And then over the past like maybe 5-6 months, it's been like, oh, all right, like I can actually do this. Like, I'm actually all right at this. So
just better than all right, my brother.
Well, thank you. It's because we're almost like twins.
Yeah.
It's kind of where it's coming
If you
from.
look in the mirror, you can't tell us apart.
I honestly think that, like I said, you're my Argentinian brother from another mother, right? Where I really specialize in like fried chicken and greens and yams and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm okay with some skirt steak and some all that other stuff.
You know
bro.
that
Like,
shit. You know that shit.
Yeah, I'm all with it. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Like, I'm all for it. Like,
We got some fire empanadas too. You know what I'm saying,
bro. I told you the first time I went to Argentina was like I was 9th grade, and I went there for like a sports trip. And we stayed at somebody's house, and like a concept of getting the types of food delivered that like I got in Buenos Aires was like wild. He was like, "Hey, you hungry?" And I was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Hey, you want a burger and empanadas delivered?" And I was like, "What did you just say to me?"
Right.
I love empanadas. Like, what kind of empanadas can I get?
What is this?
But I had never had the baked ones before. Right. So like, I was expecting the crunch, and he was like, it's like a delicacy over there. And it was like, I had like the spinach, I had the ham and cheese.
Okay.
But let's be clear.
The
beef was a little bit different. It had like other stuff that I wasn't used to.
Oh,
It had like little potatoes in there.
Yeah.
And like a little bit of, I guess it was an olive.
Okay. Oh yeah, for sure.
An olive?
It definitely was.
But how black I am,
Yeah.
it was like, wow, you guys are doing something right over
Right.
here. You guys doing it right over here.
And because the economy crashed, bro, you get a dozen of empanadas for like $3. You know what I'm saying? And that's beautiful.
I feel like I went over there with like less than like $500,
Right.
and like we go into the first steakhouse, and I was like, yeah, I don't know, this seems a little out of my price range, and the bill came and it was like $20.
Right.
And I was like, you know what?
Yeah,
I will have that dulce de leche. How about that? I will have that Nutella pizza. All right. You know what I mean?
All right.
Yeah, we're family brethren.
100%. Rocsol, talk to us.
Yeah, man. So with me, it's been kind of crazy. Been getting into the whole NFT space. For the past couple of months. So.
And we're about to dive into that because, you know what I'm saying, I got many questions.
Oh yeah.
Because whenever I see a bag, I just want to be near it. You know what I'm saying?
A bag. Yeah, of course, man. So with me, it's been kind of like working from home, doing like inbound sales and stuff like that. And from there, I kind of stopped doing that and just started doing NFTs full time. Wow. But it all came from like a Discord. They invited, like the Bored Ape Yacht Club invited me to a Discord, and I was able to do like derivatives for them, which is like the digital background art. Yeah. And then from there, canvases. in Wynwood during Art Basel. Like 16 of them I painted for the event, and then the Bored Ape Wall of Fame.
Wow.
But it just got so busy that I was like, look, guys, I love the job. It's cool, but I need to take a step back and focus on, NFTs and stuff.
When did you make the jump, you know what I'm saying, to quit the job and do it full time?
It was after the Basel event. I sold like 16 canvases that night, and then I got like another like 16 clients. And then from there, it just started like, on top of like my digital derivatives and stuff.
Wow.
Yeah, I think it was on Monday. Yeah, it was on Monday.
Talk your shit.
Wow.
I felt bad though. I did feel bad. I was like, look, sorry guys, but they were trying to be like, oh, can you do part time? And I was like, nah.
Tetris, do you know about NFTs or?
I know that I like money and NFTs are money.
For real.
That's all I know.
Yeah.
All right, so give us a crash course, man. NFTs for dummies, because I don't know anything.
So an NFT is like a non-fungible token. Basically, it can never be like duplicated. It's like a one of a kind.
Okay.
It's kind of like the idea of like what you do when you're going like thrift store shopping. You're sniping for like the right one because you're gonna be able to flip it and make some gains on it.
Look at those analogies. Good
Yeah.
Lord.
So
Wonderful teacher.
essentially, you're gonna go on OpenSea. You're gonna look up an NFT project. You're gonna be like, okay, so I'm buying a JPEG, but you're not really buying a JPEG. What you're buying is into a community, and it has this thing called a utility. And what a utility is, like the features and benefits that come with buying that said JPEG. So you can get like 15% equity in a company. You can get licensing to the NFT where you could do whatever you want with it. Before, if you needed to get licensing with Mickey Mouse or Marilyn Monroe, you had to pay a lot. And now the whole dynamic of it's all flipped. Remember how you were saying like there's only like 4 companies like Nike or a few companies that own the licensing to it? Now the power is given back to regular people
consumer.
like us.
So
Okay.
is the theory behind it that kind of like Bitcoin that you purchase it now for a lower price and then it'll go up?
It's
in
kind of
value?
like stocks. Yeah. It's kind of like stocks, but it's also manipulated by the community. Like where the people who are investing in it are able to dictate whether it goes up or down.
The volatility of like the price points is based off the community.
The community, also the people who are running the project, like the developers, the founders, some of them are docs. So docs basically means like, who they are or whatnot, which is like a key indicator of picking the right project. But there's a lot of factors, but the really, really good projects like Bored Ape Yacht Club, Doodles, Meta Heroes, those are the ones that have a very strong community. They have strong developers. The Discord is on point. Twitter's on point. No bots, no fake marketing. With crypto, it's making it so everything is like transparent. When you buy an NFT, everybody can see it. Like when I buy into Alien Friends, everyone knows that I bought this specific alien friend because it shows on Etherscan.
What was your first NFT?
Apocalyptic Apes.
Okay.
I bought it because I like the artwork. It was really cool.
So is that the one you were posting all the time?
That's Bored Ape Yacht Club. So those are the IP owners. They own those apes, but they commissioned me out to create like the background artwork.
Okay.
It's fucking amazing. Wow. I get a bunch of people hitting me up now,
Wow.
So that's how I kind of got started.
Where do you see the future of NFTs?
Man, so a misconception is people think NFTs are just like JPEGs, but what it is essentially is a digital contract. So the future, it's going to be with real estate. Instead of getting your deed to the house, now it's going to be an NFT, and it's going to be on the blockchain, and everyone's going to see that you own like the rights to that house. It's going to be your light. It's going to be everything. Everything's going to be all tied in.
How do you feel about the metaverse, the cyber world?
Wait, I have one more follow up there.
Sure.
So like, it just kind of clicked to me. So like, I assume that's where indie music is probably going to be flourishing.
It's already happening. No offense to ASCAP, no offense to BMI, no offense to having a 360 deal. This is the new frontier.
Yeah, like because people can buy into your career at this point.
Spotify, all that stuff is dope. All that stuff is dope. We're gonna continue to do that. But now, when we put out music, we're gonna have a community behind it. They're gonna give you the funding that you need, and everyone's gonna see like your integrity. They're gonna see the build up. So a lot of people are creating NFT projects to make that quick money. They're doing like 13 days instead of 13 years. Like you have to play the long game in order to, because you can make quick money fast, but you might tarnish your reputation. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's crazy.
Yes. Rocsol is giving financial musical advice.
Bro, for real.
This is not financial advice. Hold on.
No, I'm just.
Here's
it's a money move.
Here's a legal disclaimer.
Hold on.
It's. He's being PC,
Yeah.
but we'll talk in my Cardi B voice. Money moves.
Tetris, what do you think about the metaverse, the cyber world, all this stuff?
Honestly, I have not, I'm not informed enough on it to make like an opinion on it. But my idea about the internet is that like I'm kind of over it. Like I'm kind of just like over with like the oversaturation where it's like, I used to enjoy logging on Instagram because of the like complete fuckery, the complete bullshit, just mindless behavior.
Right.
And now I'm like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, I almost feel like it's like the real estate bubble. Like, I'm just hoping it pops, and I'm hoping this like obsession with the internet just pops at some point because like you walk into any bar, everybody's just like this.
Oh yeah.
You're at like a stoplight, you see people like that. So like, I'm almost at a point now where like when they name something cool, I had to do at my job, I had to do a diversity and inclusion project. Ironically, because I was like, I'm the only black person here, but I was like, who else is gonna do it? Like, who else is gonna do this event? Right? Like Beverly, come on, stop. Right? Who else is gonna do this
Thomas?
event? Right? Come on.
What's
right?
going on here?
So they were like, hey Greg, you want to do this diversity event? I was like,
Sure. Like, what's going on?
So the team of non-female or Hispanic or one black person. So who else would do the... Anyway, I digress. So yes, I will do that diversity inclusion project. So like, it was for this thing called lesbians in tech. And
shout out, big shout out.
Shout out to lesbians in
big
tech.
shout out, lesbians
bro, I
in
learned
tech, bro.
so doing that event. I learned like an insane amount about like the plight of like women in corporate America and like the disparity in
women,
wealth
bro.
and all that stuff. Right. So I was like, holy shit, this is so crazy. So they had it where like each person created like their own avatar that was in attendance. So like in order for them to come talk to you, they had to like create an avatar, go to your booth, but like not as themselves, but like as someone in the quote unquote metaverse.
Okay.
Right. And I'm like, I hate everything about this. Like, can you just show me your face and can I get like your information? Like, this is just, it was just, it's not, I don't know if I'll ever be a fan of that level of oversaturation to me.
Yeah.
What about you? What's kind of like your thought process?
No, I'm on the same boat. I'm not a fan of living. I'm not a fan of keyboard warriors. Number one, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people, you know what I'm saying, they puff out their chest when they talk through a keyboard, but then in person it's not the same, you know? So I'm not a fan of that. I feel like you can get you can lose touch with like reality to a certain degree because you're so outgoing through a DM, but in person it's not the same energy. A lot of the times, my personal experience, at least that has been, not with everybody, of course. You know, with some people, they stay authentic throughout. But there are some that kind of, I feel like, are a little bit more outgoing online than they are in person.
So I have a follow-up real quick. I want to plug back in there. So like, you said two things. So like, do you believe that our generation is the last generation that lived with consequences? So like, we automatically have to respect, we grew up having to respect people's space, respect people's energy, respect people's backgrounds, respect all that stuff because there was consequences. Like you couldn't just talk about somebody any type of way.
Right.
You couldn't just like do certain shit is, I think, is super corny because it's like, I grew up, I didn't really see that many people getting bullied. I didn't see that many people do that because people were like, you know what, like everybody's kind of coming from the same kind of energy, coming from the same type of background. So like, there's no point in us kind of doing that. So when I see all this stuff online and people comparing lives and doing all that, do you think that like
I do
Just what's
feel
your
like I
thought
was.
process?
I feel like I was the last wave of like bullying. I feel like bullying was kind of on its way out when I was in school. Cause you still had it, but then you got 3 fucking dare presentations. You know what I'm saying? And you got, like.
Shout out to Dare. We failed all of those people.
Yeah,
Oh my
dude.
God, shout
They're
out
like,
to Dare.
They're like, oh,
Forgive us. Forgive us, please.
For real.
Bro, they would take a picture. They would
Please.
take a headshot of a beautiful actress and then have her do meth for like every day for like 7 months straight. And then they're
Why
like,
did they think that was going to be a good idea?
this is her on marijuana. You know what I'm saying? So that was fun.
I think it worked. Didn't it work or no? It didn't work on us, did it?
So
No,
I will
there was
say,
a failure.
So like people always
Epic
ask,
fail.
like I mean I travel a lot for work, and one of my colleagues was talking about like someone she knew doing meth, and I was like, wait, like that's like a real drug? Like it didn't even register to me because like I've never met anyone my
Right.
entire life who was like, hey man, what are you doing tonight?
Right.
Meth? Like what?
Right, it was-
I've never had that.
It was
happen.
always a punchline until I met someone that was like, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm in recovery. And I'm like, okay,
Oh.
let me go somewhere else. You know, like,
Shit.
because you always use it as like the you know what I'm saying, the exaggeration, you know, like, oh, crack or whatever. And then someone's like, I've done crack. And I'm like,
Oh, well,
like,
that escalated quickly.
Yeah,
That was
yeah,
not
yeah.
how I thought.
Right.
I'm curious to know your opinion. Do you find that like
yeah, it's
pre-
crack too much.
That's not where I was gonna go, but that's also a good segue. Don't do crack, guys.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make my dear counselor proud. Shout out Miss Johnson. I still remember her name.
shout out.
Shout out Miss Johnson, because I've only had like 4 black teachers, and she was one of them. And she was like the one leading like the charge or whatever. And
Wow.
then like I just thought to myself, I have let that woman down so many times in my life.
Shout out Mr. Cooper, man, 5th grade teacher.
She was like, don't drink, don't do drugs.
What was
Right.
the original
Right.
question about? Is it about bullying or?
I was asking
Yeah, I think
about
we jumped around a little bit.
oversaturation on the internet. Like, do you feel like you have to live up to like a certain standard now? Like, do you think? Well, this is the better question. Do you think beauty standards have changed because of social media?
I think that there's more forms of beauty than when we were younger. So
Yeah.
in that case, I think the internet has helped. But I think
Elaborate
bullying
for
is
me.
way more vindictive now,
Elaborate for me when you say that. What do you mean?
because I think that beauty isn't just one thing anymore. Like when we were younger, like girls had to look a specific way and guys had to look a specific way. And now kind of being exotic and different is what's in, as opposed to before when we were younger. I feel like there was just one staple. But in terms of bullying, I think it's become a lot more vindictive because back in the day we didn't have social media. So if you were bullied, it was at school, it was in person. So if you're gonna talk your shit, you're gonna have to back it up physically.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
100 people from your school can bully you at the same time.
Yeah.
And they could be doing it while you're home in your
Yeah.
safe space.
You need to have a little bit more of emotional intelligence in this day and age. So it's, I also feel like there's a form of bullying, but through like censorship. Like we can't have civil conversations like how we're having right now. Like a conversation like this might mislead people into thinking that we're on a certain side or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's kind of how it is now. Like it's not even like there's not even a debate.
Well, it's also a far more delicate time. People
Yeah.
are far more likely to get offended at things, you know?
Yeah, that's why I'm like, there's no way. Like people are like, The Office should get reboot. I'm
Wow.
like, there's no way.
Oh, yeah.
Just take
90
South Park, take out The Simpsons, take out
They would get,
Like,
they would
there's
get
no
canceled.
way.
They would get canceled.
Right? Like
hell yeah.
I watched the episode about Michael. Like
The diversity. Oh, that's so good.
Yo, they went in.
Oh,
And
that
those
it was
skits
so good.
and Writing,
It was
they
so
went
good.
in,
It
bro.
was so
Bro.
good.
You look at it, you're like,
I
wow.
laughed so hard.
It was so good.
I don't think that's one of my top favorite episodes. And then like I watched another episode about like them finding out that Oscar's gay. And it was like,
yeah.
oh yeah, my God, are there homosexuals in the office? Like,
yeah,
do we have
because
gaydar?
Oh, the gaydar.
gaydar?
The gaydar.
Oh my God.
Yo,
There's
dude.
no way that could go down. Like all that type of stuff couldn't go down.
It
now.
wouldn't go down at all.
So it's too safe then. It's too safe because we're all on eggshells.
Do you guys ever feel that?
That's a good point.
Yeah. Do you guys ever feel that because of you having to, pay rent, having to make money, be whatever job it is, sometimes you got to focus on NFT or whatever the case. Do you feel that it's hard for you guys to put in the hours required for your craft, to write, to all that stuff?
You go first, please.
I mean, for me, it's a lot easier now.
Easier.
Yeah, because I went from working like the 9 to 5 to just getting a set of clients and then combining both the music and the art as a way to make money off the NFT space. So I guess, yeah, I create every single day now. I create art literally every single day.
I envy you so much.
Thank you.
No, like in the most like serious way, like I envy you so much because like I had this conversation not even 2 hours ago where like the voice, like I was able to suppress it forever, right? Because like I stopped rhyming for a while. I stopped like creating for a while, right? But I love it. Like nothing excites me more than music. Nothing in this world, right? Yeah. Even if I'm not rapping, it's just like, listen, you and I haven't seen each other in forever. I just quoted your bars, right? Yeah. Like that just happened.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Nobody asked. I really love this shit. So like I commit all this stuff to memory. And like when the album came out, it was like, all right, this is just something I'm doing, right? And so like I was able to still focus at work. Now it's like screaming in my head and like I cannot turn off this thing where it's like I find myself it's like a double-edged sword because like I've worked my whole entire career to get to this point professionally, like in corporate. Yeah. But now I don't want it. Right? Now like I've realized I'm like, God, I don't have enough time to like do my shit. You know what I mean?
I think what's happening now is you're realizing that there's comfort and then there's happiness. And happiness comes with like...
Can we get a bar for that?
Yo,
can we get
a bar count?
Bar for that?
We'll get a bar count. 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 We'll get a bar count.
Oh my God.
That's beautiful.
He's gonna be a lovely husband. Can we just talk about that?
Oh yeah. Shout out your wedding.
Can we just talk about that? Like that's. Can you imagine like his wife's having a breakdown, like not cleaning the dishes, and he's like, "Okay, babe,
Denzel comes out.
You can have happiness, or you can have comfort. Let's live in the middle here."
I'm imagining it.
Right? Like I've already had this scenario in my head. I wasn't even there. But go ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt.
God, that's beautiful.
Let me ask you a question. Like, are you about practicality?
I have not. I hate you. I hate you so much. I hate that you're doing this.
Shout out Caramel Thunder, bro.
In a weird way, it was like I'm living now for the moments rather than living for excess. So like I got into vintage. Like everybody's like, you know, I'm really into it, but I'm not into it because like it's a fad. I like it because forever I was on I thought was popular. It was like I was on the designer. I was on like, oh, I got this watch. I got these jeans. I got this shirt. I look like I'm fitting the part.
Right.
And once I start feeling like I didn't need to run the rat race, I was able to live a lot more simply. You know what I mean? So like, with you saying that, I was just like, yeah, like I had to figure out that the stuff that I was told mattered didn't matter. So like I had to have a real honest conversation with my parents, and I was like, yo, I feel like you fucked me, guys. I feel like you guys really just like, I know you meant to do well, but I feel like these conversations were more detrimental than anything else, where it was like growing up. I remember telling my parents, Dad, I think I should do this. Like my major should be fashion merchandising and business administration. Right. He was like, what? You're not going to make any money. You're going to be homeless. Right. And I was like, oh yeah, I don't want to be homeless. So you know what? I'll do something else. So I was political science economics. Right. Yeah, super, super riveting stuff there. And like, I remember telling my parents, I was like, you know, I think music's going to be my thing. What? You're going to be bored. You're going to be broke. You're going to be poor. You're going to be homeless. And I'm like, all right, so I guess, you know, I won't do that then. Right. And then like, they told me, go to school, get this, you're going to make 6 figures. Right. So then once you do those things, you realize that nothing happened. You didn't get like 50 virgins or anything. Like, it just was kind of like, oh shit, I have more problems now, you know? So like,
and arguably 50 versions is another problem. Like if you really
that's also very true.
You know,
it's very true. It's very true. But I told him, I was like, the emphasis should be being happy. Like at what point do we like talk about just like what makes you happy? Right. And like, I think, you know, I love your energy. I love your energy. You know, I love your energy. Right. And so much of that is because like you're happy, you know what I mean? And so when people find that you have light, people always typically like gravitate towards it. But sometimes like people can touch your soul with dirty hands. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Bar count number 2. Bar count number 2.
you know what I'm saying? Like people can really touch your soul with dirty hands. So like you could be doing everything right and kind of be feeling the wrong way. So like you talking about living that life, it was like, yo, why do it resonated so much to me because it's like, I just cannot turn this off. Like I can't, like this, it just, I get on my laptop and I try and I'm like, I gotta do this.
I think it's called a calling. Just saying. Just saying.
Yeah, no, that's how it feels where it's like, I'm starting to have cooler shit happen and like my boss is like, oh no, you forgot to send this email or you forgot to do that. And I'd be like, okay, so I'm on my computer and then like somebody will say something in a meeting and I'll be like, damn, that was kind of a bar. And then I'll like, I have like a whole notepad like of an email because I can't write rhymes on my phone anymore. Like my mind goes quicker than my my texting. So like, I'm like, fuck, Greg, what are your thoughts? Shit. I'm so sorry. My connection. Can you please just say that again? The Wi-Fi working from home. I'm so sorry. You know what I mean? So like, I think to kind of full circle to answer your question, I have found that I'm no longer happy going out, right? Like I'm to the point where like going out to parties was to listen to the music, right? They took away 99% of the places that we listen to like the music.
Right.
R.I.P. Vagabond, Peach Fuzz. Low key, there was a Peach Fuzz party last week.
What?
Yeah, there was a Peach Fuzz party last week at this new place called Freehold. But it's not.
It wasn't the same.
It's not even the same. It's not even. It's like
You said Freehold?
yeah, Freehold.
Oh, okay. I thought. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you said Freehold.
We got
I was
wood
like,
bags.
sounds
They moved wood
erotic.
a little bit. Wood was good.
But like these places are reflective of like the environment, right? So like our age group and demographic, the good thing was that it played like our music, right? So like it made you feel like you were a part of something bigger than yourself. So like you would walk in and know like all these people listen to the same shit.
Yeah.
They took those things away and like wood has to play what's relevant now.
Yeah.
So it's like not the same feel. Where like that's in essence why I don't like going out. Right? Like that's because it's like I go out and I'm like, fuck, bro. Like I can't hear anything that like
the purpose is
you know
different.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't enjoy those things anymore. I enjoy like just the smaller moments that I can hold on to. Like, and my happiest times are at concerts or like writing or like trying to challenge myself to like do something different in music.
Yeah.
So that's why like I'm pretty sure I bought your album like the day one.
Thank you.
Right?
Ooh.
Thank you. For real, thank you.
No, for sure.
Like G shit.
Like I bought your album day one. I bought the coloring book day one. Like
Thank you.
stamped because I always say I'm like, yo, like I want to know how like what people have to say, right? So like I listen intimately to the local acts to say, oh, okay, cool. This is a different way to tell the same story. This is different, all that stuff. So like my mind can't be focused on work because like
Yeah.
it's
a whole other world out there.
Yeah,
dog.
it's just like it's so. And my DJ, shout out DJ Iconic. He quit his job. He was like a director of IT at FIU.
Nice.
And he quit his job. And he was like, we went to brunch yesterday, and he was like talking to me, and he was like, "Yo, when are you gonna like
Go in.
go?" I'm like, "Bro, I'm
Because you're going in right now.
I'm going the fuck in.
You are going in.
I'm putting every ounce of energy, money, everything going in." And he's like, "Bro, what if you had an extra 8 hours?"
There's a lot of damage right
He's like,
there.
oh, don't sleep or what?
No, like without like quit my job. Like, when am I gonna like actually take the leap? So I don't know if I'll ever have the balance, but like it's the struggle between the person that I am and the person that I want to be never meeting, right? So like that's the struggle thing where it's like it's almost like in essence like if you gained a lot of weight and lost a lot of weight,
Been there.
but your mentality sometimes has to change with it, right? Because like you have to see it in the mirror before everybody else. Doesn't matter if everyone's like you're the most beautiful, handsome person on the planet, but like if you don't see it that way, then that's kind of tough. So like I'm at a point now where I'm like, all right, like what's gonna be your thing? And I told myself, like, if I'm getting like 30 to 40K streams a month, okay, it's about that time to kind of have that conversation. Like,
Oh yeah.
time to have that conversation, and we're halfway there. So it's like it's about that time to kind of like, oh shit, this isn't
Pick it
as
up.
far.
Yeah.
This
Right.
isn't as far out of reach as I
100%.
thought. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Rocsol, I want to know, do you view the other local artists down here as possible collaborators or as competition?
Well, I don't have time for competition anymore. I think it's dope to compete with people from like a sports aspect, but I feel like the dynamic of collaborating has taken over everything now. It's just way more beneficial to cross promote, to build. Like, it's just a way better story. Like, if me and Tetris go in the studio and work on a song, that's way better than us battling each other. I mean, it's cool. Don't get me wrong. It's for like a good story.
yeah.
But I just like creating.
But do you guys feel like down here in the performing scene, let's say you go to like a open mic or anything like that, do you feel that it's like gatekeepers or do you kind of feel that people are kind of taking you in with open arms?
There are some people like that.
Bullshit. I'm sorry. What was that? I'm sorry.
Gatekeepers, no.
I'm sorry. What was that? I'm sorry. I was
Damn,
sneezing bullshit.
You clearly have a very specific example in mind. You know what I'm saying? Speak your shit.
Okay, so Rocsol is the nicest person on the planet. Okay,
Amen. That's facts.
Like, let's
That's
just
facts.
call it what it is.
That's facts.
He is the nicest person on the planet, and I feel
Bro.
like I'm pretty polite and nice.
He improvised being my producer when we were at the fucking Beat Wave release album. No, yo,
So
man,
what was happening that
yo.
night, by the way? If I was serious or whatnot, I was like in a thing.
No, it was dope as
Because
fuck.
I was trying to make shit work for everybody.
Bro,
Man.
you came through so
Disclaimer,
clutch.
guys.
No,
So
I
clutch.
didn't even take it that way, but he's so nice.
Oh, yeah.
so nice, legendarily nice.
100%.
right? I am not.
Okay.
I will go ahead and pull back the layers on this. In South Florida, it's like this culture where like no one wants to take a chance.
Yeah.
No one wants to look at you and say, this person's dope. Let's work with them. It's always a catch-22.
100%.
To the point where it's like, you don't book who's nice, you book who's popular.
Yeah.
Right?
Or who has a blue check mark.
Or a blue check market.
Yeah.
And you can fucking pay for that shit. So
Bro,
I'm like,
I've tried.
it's one of those things where like, I look at these lists, right? And I go, oh my God, I was so upset. I've never been.
Are you talking about the New Times?
Yeah, I was so upset. I was like,
But shout out
intimately-
Apollo Lofton, prior guest. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, shout out. Like, no, real shit. Like, I'm happy for everybody who made it, but like, I'm not doing names.
You don't have to name
because
drop.
like one of the articles it said this person exudes lyricism in South Florida.
You can tell me off camera who
I will.
it is. Okay.
So I was like, wait, what? Like, if this is the problem,
I was
like,
surprised you went on there.
I was extremely surprised.
And he's humble too, ladies.
Cause I was like, what the fuck is this? Like the person who wrote the article did an article on me, right? So I was like, bruh, like I personally checked all these people's like catalogs. None of these people had more streams. None of these people had like, let me say not none, but a lot of them didn't have legitimate followers. We all know.
Shout out bots. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to the bot game. Right. So like, I was like, so I wrote the collaborators on the list, and I was like, so help me understand what the criteria was.
Right.
I'm just curious. Like,
Right.
like what's,
Watch them
what's
be
the
like,
problem?
you came out in 11th place. You were that close. Like,
Nah, I would have been okay with that. Right. Like even had an honorable mention section.
oh, did they?
Yeah. And like, DU Ivan, nothing.
He was
Me, nothing. Cash, nothing.
Nothing?
Right. Like, Shoddy, nothing. Mowgli, nothing.
No one from the release party?
No one.
Wow.
No one. So I'm like, at what part of Miami are you looking, bro?
Right.
Rocsol has features with fucking Mayday. Mayday is a touring act.
Right.
I think we just have to make our own avenues, man.
And
At this point,
that's
we make
that's
our own
That's what we're
roads.
doing. That's what we're doing, baby.
And that's the one thing that like I took from it, where I was like, oh, okay. So, and then I spoke to literally, I'm ranting at this point, but like,
Go for it.
yesterday I spoke to a DJ. Okay, I won't say his name. I write. He goes. My buddy Lauren goes, yo, you should have Tetris on your podcast, and he was like, oh yeah, that might be cool, man. Well, like, you want to do like a freestyle? And I was like, no, I'm not. I should be a guest on your thing.
Like I can speak.
Like,
you know?
the fuck are you talking about?
I have words. I have a
Yeah,
story.
yeah.
Right,
I'm a
like-
human being. Like, come on, guys.
Right? So
I'm a
like,
human being.
I'm like, oh, okay. So he's like, oh, well, like I have to know that like, I was like, yo, like I have done plenty of podcasts. I can
Right.
send you reels, like whatever you need me to do. And he just like, well, I don't know, like if that's going to get views. And I was like, you have 1,000 people on your page. Like,
Right.
what are you like? This should
Right.
be the time you should be supporting local acts.
100%.
So he goes to me, I'm like, yo, who do you listen to? Who's your favorite rapper right now? Right? He says Griselda. So I look at him, I was like, your favorite group right now is Griselda? And he's like, yeah. And I was like, did you go to the Griselda concert? He goes, yeah. And I was like, I was the person who opened up. But I'm not worthy of your. I'm like, so like everyone here feels like their shit doesn't stink. And the number one thing I always try to go to people is try to be as humble as possible. Yep. I don't even ask if you like my shit. I say, do you hear it getting better? I DM you. I'm like, yo, it's not even about, I DM you too. I didn't want to leave you out there. But like, it was like, I don't ask if you like it. I ask, do you see progress? Right? Because that's what I'm after. So I always feel like these gatekeepers and, you know, I always think I'm like, the reason the city is what it is, we are bandwagoners. Like if the Heat are doing well, then we're on the Heat. If the Dolphins are doing trash, no one goes to the games. If it's nothing like nobody wants to fight it through, right? Like Pitbull got signed by an ATL brand by Little John and them. He could have gotten signed to Slip Inside. He got signed about that.
I have a question.
You know,
the 15K streams, is that from Miami, from all over the world?
all over the world.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
No, the thing is,
that's it. Literally, that's it.
The
whole world.
The whole
Facts.
world. I get that, and I know that my audience is going to be bigger abroad, bigger everywhere else. But my problem was like, if you don't like my song, fair. You cannot, with a serious face, look me in the face and say that I cannot rap. You can't say that I don't have bar.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, if you're talking about lyrics.
Yeah. So when they come across like that, that's like if that's the energy, you know?
Right.
But it's only going up.
Right.
That's all it is. Like people who move like that and try to suppress creativity, that's really what it is. Because they're not taking the time out of the day to like how you take the time to look at other artists, even from the local scene. That's what matters.
Yeah.
Not what a gatekeeper is like. All right, cool. Like, I need money, and we're
Right.
like, well, you don't see what money's gonna look like in like 5 years because you're gonna be money, and then it's too late.
That's
And that is, but it's not even you being mean. It's just like it's too late, basically. You know.
Right.
And that's what I told Beatwave. I was like, Beatwave. He's like, yo, are you upset? I was like, I've never been this motivated to murder everything moving. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to reach out to every single person on that list. Let's do a feature. Let's do a feature. And I know what's going to happen. None of those songs are going to come out because they're going to be like, oh, well, no, I don't know. And this person can really rap. You know what I'm saying? So like, I'm over it. Like, but can I just give Rocsol some flowers and stuff though?
ahead.
So like, okay, so I said this earlier that I really listen to music, right? Do you just listen to music or do you just skim through it, right? I don't skim, like at all. So like, when I had met Rocsol, I had met him at Catalyst, right?
Okay.
But he was painting, like he was.
Oh shit.
Right. Killing.
So
the
I'm
shit.
like, oh shit, this is kind of cool, right? Next thing you know, he jumps in the cipher, and I'm like, oh, so he's a fucking triple threat here, huh?
God.
Then the B-boys start dancing. He says, hold my beer. Starts fucking breaking. So I was like, is he the most hip hop person in South Florida?
Is he hip hop Jesus?
Like, I think he might be, right? So then he drops his album, and I had heard some of the songs like before because we work with the same producer or engineers. So I was like, oh, okay, cool. I didn't know what to expect. Yo, Rocsol's cadences and different flows,
man.
different pockets,
Yep. No, I remember when I was doing my
Different
homework for the
pockets?
episode. Oh yeah.
different. Like, that's why I was like, oh, all right. Well, I would have never thought to do that there. Oh, okay, cool. All right. And so that's why I went to the album release party and I was like, I just need to see like if I'm the only person that like is picking up on this. Like, am I just that much of a rap nerd that I'm just like, oh my God, bro, the cadence here is crazy.
God,
right?
that's amazing.
And then I was like talking to Ivan. I was like, bro, Ivan, is it just me? Or his fucking flows on this are stupid, right? And he's like, yeah, no, Roxol's, yeah, sick.
That's a pretty good Ivan impersonation.
Yeah, Roxol, sick. Shout out. It's Ivan's birthday today. Shout out
Big
to Ivan.
shout out, Ivan. Big shout out. Damn. Ladies and gentlemen, every single week, you know what I'm talking about? We have 3. I said 3 segments, and the first one is actually called Mail Time. You know what I'm talking about? And in this beautiful segment, we ask our beautiful audience to send in questions, and that's normally what we would do when we have a guest that we are interviewing. But since you are getting to know your brand new co-host a little bit better, I thought that I would just, have some questions that are randomly generated by a question generator.
Let's get it.
And here we go. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna ask a question.
Can I ask you a question?
And both of you, sure.
Why are you so handsome? Why are you so handsome?
Hold on.
Huh? Like, I just wanted to make sure, just to fuck you up real quick. Just
What is happening here?
Tetris. God.
go ahead. I'm sorry. Go
You
ahead.
know.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Got to show love to my brethren. Go ahead.
Bro, have I said that's a very nice shade of orange in your beanie?
I wore it because I wanted to look fluorescent in the light.
And you do.
I just wanted to do the best I can. I'm gonna have to compete with her in like in the arena here.
It's a tough battle. I'm not
That's a
going to
tough
lie.
battle. You know what I'm saying?
Guys, what do you like to do that's considered touristy?
Damn these questions.
Great question.
That is such a great question.
Right. It's so fucking random.
Damn, bro.
You go first, bro.
Bro, I don't know, man. I like to buy clothes in different places.
That's not touristy. I'm talking about like you go to Collins, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, like.
Don't give it all away.
Yeah,
Don't give it
right,
all
right,
away.
right.
Don't give him. We wanted his honest opinion,
Right.
sir.
Shit that people, your cliche Miami things.
Oh, you talking about Miami things? Yeah, I don't know, bro. Give me an example.
I'm not even embarrassed about mine.
Go for it.
I'm not
Go for
embarrassed
it.
about mine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this with all of my chest. It's not very big, but I'm gonna say it with all of it. Okay, Rocsol, I need you to make eye contact with me. It's important.
Here we go.
Okay, the most touristy thing I like to do, all the time. If I had a free Sunday, I'm going to Bayside. I don't care. I'm going to Bayside. I will get on the cruise. I will drink and spend all of my money that day because I absolutely love it.
What is happening here?
I love it.
Respect.
My name is King Tetrus, and I love Bayside. Okay,
That's
I love it.
beautiful. That's a
we got
Instagram
that on
mini
camera,
video.
right?
Yeah.
I love Bayside.
There you go.
Holy.
The daiquiris, delicious, delicious. Okay, I
think-
ordered them from a young lady named Esmeralda. Right, Ezzy, we're friends now.
That's beautiful.
Right. Get a little pina colada, little daiquiri.
Okay.
Right, little overcharged calamari. You know what I'm saying? It's my thing. It's my thing. You know what I'm saying?
What you got, Roxol?
I don't know. I don't think I got one right now.
There's
Don't leave me
nothing-
hanging here, bro. We made eye contact when it happened.
Touristy.
Katya, what do you do as touristy?
I like that everybody's in silence over there.
Oh yeah,
We all look at each
we're
other.
paying attention.
We broke the third wall.
You
which
just
is the
you
second
just
wall.
actually command that much respect
Yeah.
from
For real.
here.
You have power.
You just command that. You know what I mean?
You know, honestly, on like an off day, I do like a Miami sunset at South Point.
Okay,
That's good.
that is pretty touristy.
I guess for me, it's going to Wynwood. You know, checking out the murals and stuff.
That
now
is
it's,
pretty-
It's touristy now. Before, like in 07, it wasn't like that. But now it's like people from all over the world want to see murals, so they go directly there. Well, I'm painting them, but
Damn! Look at
Slight
you!
flex.
Look at you!
Sir, you didn't answer the question.
Damn! All right,
okay, you paid attention.
Yeah,
he is.
He's on point.
Bro, I always my attention to detail is great.
bro. I mean, bro, I go out once every 7 fortnights, if I'll be honest. But I guess touristy things that I do in Miami. Oh, I mean, I have a key lime pie fetish, bro.
Get
you know
it.
what I'm saying?
Okay,
like,
get it.
geez, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I'll eat key lime pie anywhere. I'll go to a restaurant, not even eat food, just get a key lime pie. You know what I'm saying? It's just my thing. I review them. I love them. Man, if I had enough money, I'll smother my damn body in key lime pie. You know what I'm saying?
I have a follow-up question to this question. Outside of doing the most touristy thing,
Okay.
what's the most Miami thing you do on a daily
cut
thing?
people off on the highway for sure.
Okay, cut people off. All
There you
right,
go.
That's
cool.
pretty Miami.
It is.
You?
Most Miami thing I do. I mean, I don't know. I stay up pretty late. Is
you
that
guys are
Miami?
playing this game super surface
Too
level.
safe.
You? What's the most Miami thing you do consistently?
I hit up Flanny's for dinner.
I
Damn,
love that.
Bird Road?
Bird Road. I'm down for that.
Are we going after?
I'm starving. So
Let's
yes.
go.
Yes.
Let's go.
Let's get it. Wings and beer. The most Miami thing I do, and I'm very proud of this.
Hell yeah.
Right. As I said, Rocsol is very nice. I myself am like petty wop. I am petty as shit. I don't care. Right. Might be the most light skinned thing about me is I really do enjoy being petty. It's my thing.
Damn.
I judge people's rice.
Whoa.
Oh, shit.
Whoa.
I said it. I judge
Whoa.
people's rice.
Whoa.
I just say it. I'm just
I
sorry.
mean,
I'm just kidding.
I mean, I kind of respect it.
Like I'll go to a restaurant, like I'll go pick a random spot.
Damn.
And I literally, whenever I go to a new like Latin spot or a new like island or like ethnic in origin, I order rice and beans, and I will judge everything, the whole meal specifically on the rice and beans.
So what's your top spot right now?
Top spot, there's a Colombian spot next to the Goodwill on A Street called Fonda La Chismosa.
Plug alert.
Fire.
Yeah?
So fire. I get the bandeja, all that.
La bandeja paisa. Oh damn.
We should do a show just based on that.
Oh man, we'll do
I've said
a cooking show. You
Instead
know
of
what I'm
the
saying?
best price, the best rice. Like that. Boom.
That was a bar. Let's go.
Yeah.
2-1.
Bar number three.
He's up 2-1.
Bar number three.
Let's
Guys,
go.
what's something that you know you should start but haven't?
Damn it.
Rocsol.
I don't know, cleaning the dishes.
He's the sweetest guy in America.
Yeah.
He
I
is
thought
the
you were gonna go
nicest
a bit deeper, but I
He is the
respect it.
nicest person in the planet.
Yeah, no, he is. He
Like-
really is.
Like I feel like he was an extra in the Lion King. Like
Oh,
he was
dude.
100% in the Lion King.
For
I
sure.
made sure that the party did not, get rocked. I had to make sure that it was safe from the hyenas. And
So
stuff.
wait, did you say the party get rocked because your name's Rocsol?
I saw,
are you doing?
I saw it, bro. He just does it. He just does it on the fly. He does it on the fly.
This is happening.
Tetris, what about you?
Something that I need to start doing that I don't do.
That you haven't yet.
I'm really bad at texting back.
A word.
For
I'm
real.
really bad at texting back. Like if I'm texting a girl and I'm like she says something that I'm just like, should I respond to this?
Right.
More times than not, I shouldn't.
Right.
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 And it's like I probably should text back and just say like you're a terrible person. Right.
Damn.
But I don't do that.
Happens.
I don't do that. I probably should start texting back.
Look at
Probably should
you.
start texting
But
back.
are you gonna respond like you're a horrible person?
I don't exaggerate. That's exactly how I tell people.
Wait,
and
so
that's-
do you think about every
That's
text message?
flirting.
Pardon?
Do you think about like every single text message? Like, you have to be like, okay, before I say anything.
Well, like my personality is calculated, so like that's why I think I'm so like complex with lyrics is that like I'm no matter what, I'm still very like
Yeah.
so if I have to say you're a terrible person in like a polite way, I will be like you are a terrible person. Just
Flat out.
yeah, I just don't like your face or something. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
The energy. yeah.
Like I should have been a 6th grade like bully, or I should have been like the 5th ethnic person in Mean Girls. Like I probably could have
Oh,
done
wow.
that.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, like I probably could have done that.
Damn.
Yeah,
You had your own burn book and everything.
yeah, 100%.
You're like,
100%. This is like I would say that's the most thing that's happened to me because I've grew up with only sisters, so my pettiness is like at a high level. You know what I mean?
Whoa.
3 older sisters. Shout out to the
Damn.
gang.
Not one,
Wow.
not two.
And I'm the youngest, and I'm the only boy.
Oh, holy shit.
3P.
No toilet paper ever in the house.
Whoa.
None. No toilet paper. No sweets. No chocolate. None of that. Right.
rough.
All 4 of those periods get synced up.
Oh, no.
It was
That's an apocalypse.
Huh?
But there's 3 sisters.
my mom.
Oh, that's right.
My mom.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's
Four.
That's post-apocalyptic right there.
Four.
You know?
Four. Try to inducing a girlfriend to all those women. Huh?
No.
It's terrible. It's terrifying.
God.
It's terrifying. I tell people all the time, like, they're like, oh, I want to meet your mom. And I'd be like, yeah, okay, cool. That's not who you have to worry about. You have to worry about the hocus pocus sisters over here.
Oh,
right? You got to worry about these people doing seances and stuff like that. That's what you got to worry about. That's what you got to worry about.
And guys, last question from the quote unquote mail time segment. What is something you predict will exist in 10 years that doesn't today?
Hey, these questions are like complicated.
No, that was pretty simple.
The Metaverse, play to earn games. I don't know, man. All types of crazy ass shit. What do you got?
10 years.
King Tetrus, double platinum album.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
Double platinum album. That's 10 years.
Are we doing any advancements in technology?
God, I hope not.
No.
I hope not. Like, I saw that stuff for like self-driving cars and all that other stuff.
Yeah, the Tesla.
I'm like, bruh, I want my kid to learn how to drive.
Oh, for
You know what I mean?
real.
Like, I want my kid to drive. Like, shout out to Tezzy, because like if somebody offered me a Tezzy right now, I'd be like, absolutely. Yeah,
Right.
I am 100% a sellout. Like, if you offered it to me, I'm driving it. Right.
Hell yeah, bro. There's very few things I won't do for free things, you know?
Did you just say you'll do something strange for some
I
change?
mean,
PR,
bro, you added the word strange. I didn't.
He's trying to get the bag. We're trying to get on Disney Plus. Like,
That's true.
we're
That's
trying to
true.
get-
Yeah,
How
we might have to
strange
cut
are
it
we
for
talking?
Disney Plus. Well, if we're trying to get a Disney Plus, we can't get too strange, you know?
No.
But
What's the
PG-13.
worst strip club you guys have been to in South Florida?
BTs. No, I'm just kidding.
No, what do you mean? That's an institution.
I was like, BTs. I used to pay rent there. That was great. I was an avid member.
Fuck.
Because that's an institution.
It is an institution. What do you mean? It isn't. That's the war room right there.
That's when dreams come true.
Yeah. God, I forgot the name, but I think it was like Cougar something. It was. I went there for a New Year. It wasn't all that. I'll tell you that.
Worst I've ever been to was like Fool's Gold or Fool's
Oh,
Rush or some
I
shit
think
on
I've heard
79th
of it.
Street.
Yeah. What happened?
Is that Gold Rush? Is that what it's called? I did not like it. I never felt like the girls could dance. They were like hot, but they couldn't dance.
Were you looking at their choreography or?
It was like I'm one of those people that's like, you have to be hot and be able to dance.
Right.
Right? Like, you being hot doesn't like make me give you my money.
Right.
Right? Because like I would expect you to be kind of hot because you're a
Right.
stripper. So like you got to do some cool shit. Like, I need you to like shake one cheek while like fucking
Right.
doing something else. Like, I
Right.
need you to do some shit that like I can't expect a normal woman to just like walk in and do. You know what I'm
You
saying?
kind of view strip clubs like open mics. I feel.
That might be the bet. That can we name the episode like that?
I-
Can we,
I-
can
yeah,
we
yeah.
name the
That's
episode
beautiful.
strip clubs like open mics?
That's
like
beautiful.
that's like
An open mic strip club? Is that
I
happening?
mean, that could work. though.
Copyright.
That could work.
NDA. Save that.
NDA,
Save that.
NDA,
NDAs.
I'm not gonna lie. If there was an open mic at a strip club, I would love to like place the mic right
In the middle
in the
of
middle
the
of strip stage. Diamond to the stage. Check. And like, oh my god, would that be fire? Like, you're rapping and then like the
That's
contest.
motivational.
The contest would be like, can the dancer dance to your shit?
Right.
Right. So it's
It'll be like interpretive dance.
Yeah. With
Yeah.
like one cheek at a time. Right,
Right.
cheek, right. Do it all to the
Earth,
beat.
the moon, the stars.
Right.
There you go.
What the fuck?
That's beautiful.
I'm here for it.
Happening? We're here.
I'm here for it.
I like it.
I've never heard of a more like genius Miami idea.
It really would sell in Miami though.
I would be, and add some hookah. Done.
Yeah, you had some hookah anywhere.
anywhere.
We have
Yeah.
something here. We have something here.
I think so.
I think we have something
it.
here as well.
I feel like on another night where it's almost past midnight in Miami.
Whoa.
You see what I did there? You see what I did there?
You see that?
Did you see what I did there? I feel like is that our
No, you're good. You're good.
Oh, no,
that's
no,
just
that's
a GoPro.
that's the coding and stuff. What's it called?
Yeah, bro. That's the metaverse acting up. If you think about it, honestly, bro.
Something's happening right now.
Yeah, bro. That's NFTs knocking on the door.
So you guys heard any good albums lately?
I was just telling him about that song that Benny the Butcher did with fucking J. Cole. That shit was insane.
He got eaten alive, bro. J. Cole ate him up.
Yeah.
J. Cole ate him up.
Benny
bro.
came in hard, but bro, that verse.
J. Cole ate him up, bro. Here's the thing, like, this is where features can go bad and good.
Well, that's
So,
why.
like-
that's why none of your features are gonna come out, right?
100%. Where it's like, ever since Eminem did that to Jay-Z, like, it's kind of hard to, like, you got to find somebody who's going to find balance, right? So, like, Benny is really fucking good. Like, he's really, really good. But his subject matter is, like, just the same on every single song,
Yeah.
right? And I love it. I love it. He could literally talk drug shit until I'm a million years old, and I'm okay with it, right? J. Cole ate him up on them. He ate him up. He ate him up. I was like, oh my God, why did you put this out?
All right. What's both of you guys' top 5?
Okay. Top 5.
Yeah.
We got Hove. I got Nas.
Is this in top 5 order? Is
Yeah.
Hove is 1? Okay.
Yeah. Hove. Nas. I have Young Jeezy. I have, who's number 4? Biggie. Biggie would be before Jeezy. So Biggie, Jeezy, and then number 5 coming in strong, like strong. Andre 3000.
Oh.
Yeah, Andre 3000.
Bars.
Because like for me, I would say, I made a comparison the other day. Andre 3000 and Kendrick Lamar are the same person.
Damn.
Damn, bold statement.
Okay.
They're the same person.
Bold statement.
Well, you know, I have the same birthday as Andre 3000.
Is that why you're 3,000 times better than me?
Don't say that. No.
We're having a compliment
I
battle
like
right
it.
now.
I like it.
I just want to let you know.
I love it.
But yeah, Andre 3000 and Kendrick Lamar are the same person.
Okay.
I also made the exact correlation that Dipset and Migos are the same people.
Oh shit.
What Dipset was to me is what
Right.
kids now are on
Offset.
with Migos.
Our Migos, yeah.
Right? So like anyway, we'll
Facts,
talk
yeah.
about that.
Who you
Go
got,
ahead.
Rocsol?
Who you got?
Guru from Gangstar,
Number
Okay.
1?
number 1.
Wow.
Black Thought, number 2. Chaos from Canada. Who would be my 4th one? Venny Paz and Slug from Atmosphere.
Okay.
Damn.
That's a very it makes sense why you sound the way you sound based
Nice.
off of your picks. I mean,
Motivations,
my
yeah.
my honorable mention would probably be I love Kiss. I love Jadakiss.
Damn, I thought you were gonna say Kiss the Band. I was like, whoa.
No. That would be fire too, but Jadakiss would be there. Cole
course.
would be there.
Yeah.
Kendrick would be there. Kanye would be there. But those 5 people I listen to like religiously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who would be yours? I'm curious.
Number 1, I got Eminem. Number 2, I got Watsky.
But like, what Eminem though? Like the entire catalog? Are you
The
saying
entire
like?
catalog.
Okay.
Wow.
Fair. Yeah, I was
The
like, that's bold because.
The entire catalog. That's a bold statement.
Mm-hmm.
But no, even his later shit, I really do think is fire.
What resonates with you and him?
I mean, I was an Eminem fan since I got to this country, bro. So
Wait, that little quick tangent. I listened to that like, the 8 Mile soundtrack.
yeah.
With- oh my God, he's that Run Rabbit Run.
Oh.
Some days I just want to up and call it quits. I feel
Uh-huh.
like I'm surrounded by a wall of bricks. Sometimes I want to get up, I just fall in pits. I feel like my life's one great big ball of shit. If I could
Yeah.
just put it all into all I spit instead of always trying to swallow it. So,
Oh.
yo, killed that. And then that 8 Mile Road was fire as fuck. And then that extra track was Go to Sleep.
Uh-huh.
I don't want to sleep. I don't want to eat. What I want to see is you be on the earth with one of my enemies.
Yeah, it was
Dude.
cutthroat hard with it,
Dude,
dog.
dude.
Just in case you thought I didn't listen, like I
Mad
Oh, no, no,
respect.
yeah.
Yeah,
And then
just-
obviously
Oh,
Lose
yeah.
Yourself is fucking timeless.
Oh, yeah,
I
of
mean,
course.
Lose Yourself is...
Did you say timeless because that's my song, or is that?
Hey, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
You guys can lose yourself in timeless.
There you
but-
go. There you go. There you go. Shameless plug. I love it.
Go ahead. So who's number 2?
I got Eminem. I got Watsky for number 2. I got for number 3. I think I got Jermaine Cole. For number 4, I probably have Luda.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Number
Left on.
5, I will probably go with Kendrick.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's a solid lineup.
it's a solid line.
I have opinions.
Go ahead. I mean, I know.
I have opinions.
Yeah.
But okay, so like what I've gathered from both of you guys, I can understand why you like who the people you like, because you are flows mean a lot to you, pockets mean a lot to you, right? And cadence is like a lot to you. So everyone that you just named are like God level of one of those things. Fair. Got it. You can understand why I like the people that I like, because I like structured bars. I like structured like punches and stuff like that. Right? Do you think that Kendrick has done enough to be given that?
What, top 1? Or
No, to be given a top 5? Like
top 5.
Like if I okay, this is what I'm saying. 3 albums.
Right.
3 albums. Okay, we can agree.
Right.
Pimp a Butterfly, fire.
Right.
Untitled, fire.
And Damn is
Mad
just.
City.
And Mad
Damn.
City is fire.
And Damn.
And Damn.
Yeah.
But that's like the
Wait,
Damn was fucking
comparing
amazing.
The whole genre of hip hop, or the
Wait,
eras?
Damn was remarkable.
I'm just saying. I'm not saying it's not remarkable. Listen now. Hold up now. I'm not saying it wasn't. What I'm saying is that like, I think the impact he's made is like bigger than what his pen is.
Okay.
So like that's why I say he's Andre 3000. Andre 3000 is a fire rapper,
He
but
is.
his impact is bigger than his pen.
Yeah.
I think it's also because he hasn't oversaturated the market. You know, like he's very selective with his content that he's putting out. All his albums. That's why, and in his collaborations as well.
Yeah.
Like he has like
His last 3 albums were shock drops, or last 2 albums were shock drops. Like we didn't,
Yeah.
like he didn't. He just was like,
So were Eminem's.
And he's very, like, and it's crazy because he's like very self-conscious about his stuff. But I haven't heard of Miss yet. Have you guys heard of Miss?
oh, and Kendrick.
No, from Andre.
I feel like that's a good and bad, because like he's had 4 features in a decade. Okay, one of them was on the Walk It Out remix. Fire as fuck, right?
Who?
Andre 3000,
3000, yeah.
right? I loved it. He also did the Hollywood Divorce.
The one with Kanye was so good.
Yeah, but like
You want
The-
more? You want a whole album?
here, he's never done a whole album.
That's another thing. I'm surprised none of us had Kanye in there.
Kanye lost his stripes when he stopped writing his own shit.
Yeah.
I guess.
And when do you think that was though?
I'm such a rap nerd. I'm really embarrassed that I know this. Can we just not talk about this after I say it?
Yeah.
Okay, so the first 3 albums, it was him. Then you had
808s.
808s, a lot of Consequence, right? A lot of Pusha T started to come into the picture. They helped write a lot of those songs.
You think so?
No, it's on the credits. Like, it's not me talking shit. Like, that's on the credits. His best album is arguably My Beautiful Twisted Dark Fantasy,
Facts.
right?
Oh, okay.
Arguably the best shit.
Over college, any
And graduation.
and graduation.
100 per
Eesh.
what? Blame Game?
It's fire.
Monster?
But we're
The
talk-
intro to Twisted is amazing too.
Like-
with Cudi.
Yeah, like you
All Falls Down. Oof, what a bang.
you're the one thing about hip hop is that, like, when people ask you to put lists, it's never about like who you think is the best. It's who resonated the most with you. It's
Yeah.
never about like, it's not a talent thing at this point. It's like there's so many good artists and so many good rappers. It's about what resonated with you the most. He asked you about Eminem. You didn't talk about a song. You said you've been listening to him since you got here.
Right.
Right? So like it resonates with you. I assume you've been listening to those same people, right? My introduction to hip hop was those people that I listed, right? So like it's about what resonates. So like when I look at Kendrick and Andre, they capitalized on what their market was, but like the vacancy of Andre is what made Kendrick look so unorthodox, so wild. He dressed different. I wonder who else dressed different. Unorthodox flow. Oh, you know what? Somebody else. And then Andre 3000's from Atlanta. Did he sound like he's from Atlanta? No. No, God, what else could Kendrick have in common with?
But
him?
do you think who? But do you think who I think has more of a Andre vibe is Anderson .Paak.
Yeah, but more singing.
Yeah,
They
no,
do more
I think
singing.
the that's like they would be cousins. They would be like first cousins to
Right.
me. Like when to me the hierarchy goes like this. To me, Drake, Jay-Z, apples to apples.
Okay.
Apples to apples, right? Like in 20 years, people will talk about Drake how we talk about Jay-Z, right?
It's already happening now.
Right?
Like
Like
you don't think Kanye's there?
Oh yeah, he's there. But he's there for different reasons.
yeah, like
though.
I think it's the reason I say Drake and Jay-Z is because Drake's impact and Jay-Z's impact are very similar, right? The runs have been very similar. That platinum plaques have been very similar, right? Like Drake isn't chasing anybody else over as a contemporaries. Drake is chasing him and the Ghost, right? So like the 1-to-1 would be Drake and Jay-Z, right? Number 2 would be Nas, J. Cole, right? That would be the 2. That would be in essence the most like similar.
Like who's passing on the torch?
Right. Like, hey, care about your community, care about lyricism, care about spirituality, care about
I
your
would have
sound.
picked Nars and Corday. I hope I'm saying his name right. But
Yeah.
See, they would be like if somebody was like, oh, like AZ or somebody like that's in the group of importance, but they're not the guy, right?
Yeah.
And then you could put Kendrick, right? Kendrick, to me, because there's not been as much work, you can give him a Pac title, you can give him a Biggie title, you can give him an Andre 3000 title, because Biggie, 2 albums, 2.5, right? His importance outweighs the actual like anything else. So I think that's why everyone talks about Drake, Kendrick, and Cole. But in reality, like, I think out of that whole class, there's 5-headed monster to me. It's Drake, Kendrick, Cole, Wale, Cudi. Those 5 to me are like incredible. Also, people like talk about Drake, Kanye being like the most influential. The most influential person I think in hip hop is Future.
I think for
Ever?
this specific genre,
Right now, the most influential artist is Future.
I would have to argue with that.
Yeah, me too.
I think because
I'm not a Future
so
fan.
if you
Wait. It's not about if you're a fan.
No, I know.
It's about the most influential.
is it because of its reign or just the sound?
Or because
Well,
everybody's
both.
copying that cadence.
Both.
Right.
Right. Like the beats,
And the way he's also recording his
recorded
music.
the music,
Yeah.
how he does his music, his subject matter, like
Interesting.
all of that shit. Like you don't. It's so for me the first person in line for like this sound. You have Lil Wayne would be number 1, right?
okay.
Wheezy is the Osiris of all this shit from the South, right? Wheezy, right under him would be Future.
Okay.
After Future, now you have Yachty, Uzi, a whole Atlanta sound, right?
Okay, the sound, okay.
Migos. Then, because of how Future used his 808s and beats, Kanye West.
But you're talking about
But
sounds
Kanye-
from the South?
But
I'm
isn't
I'm
Kanye
saying
the 4th feature?
Because if we're talking about sounds from the South, you can't forget about Luda.
it's different though. Like I'm talking about like you guys are like looking in pockets. I'm looking at like its totality, right? Like Future changed how Kanye makes music.
I don't know.
It's I mean,
Wait,
Kanye's been on the record and said like
Oh, he went on the record to say that? Yeah.
Future is the guy,
Oh,
right?
Shit. But then there
Like
is-
people like look at it and like, are you sitting mid 36 ninths, right? Like Fresco, all that shit. Like that shit was like
yeah,
crack. Like,
diaphragm changed, like the whole
Yeah.
thing changed.
yeah. So like, that's what I mean.
Everybody's forgetting about Nickelback, though. I'll tell you that. They got bangers, dog.
Straight up.
Ladies and gentlemen, every single week, you know what I'm talking about? We have 3 segments, and the second one is actually the movie review of the week. You know what I'm talking about? And we're going to ask our beautiful, illustrious co-host for a suggestion, a recommendation, you know what I'm saying, for a film, a TV show, whatever it may be, HBO, Netflix, maybe something that you're binging. Talk to me. What are you guys currently watching?
Seinfeld.
Seinfeld?
Yep.
Classy.
I finally get it.
Yeah?
I didn't get it when I was a kid, the satire. Now I get it.
Now you get it?
Bro, David Larry, Seinfeld, the Hulk cast, fire.
How many seasons?
I think it's like 9, bro. 9 seasons.
Fire. Okay.
Yeah.
How many out of 5 stars? What are we talking?
Oh, bro, it's past 10. for
Oh
sure.
shit. Okay.
It's
All
really
right.
that good. It holds weight.
No, I
to this
remember
day.
I think they showed the Seinfeld finale on like Times Square. It's crazy shit.
Seinfeld is like this podcast. It's basically like crazy. All time.
Pure
Okay, I
greatness.
love it. There we go. I love it. I'm
Pure
gonna have to check it out. I'm gonna have to
greatness.
check it out.
Winning.
Tetris, what are we talking?
I hate going after Rocsol. For the rest of this time, I'm never going after him because he has such like thoughtful like reasons why he likes things.
Right.
And I'm like, fuck, man. I'm just like chopped liver
Sorry,
over
good.
here. I am the most surface level like when it comes to like consuming like a television show.
Uh-huh.
That's it for me. I'm again Rocsol. I'm not gonna be embarrassed about this. He's like an all-time favorite. What are you watching, Rocsol? I don't know, the Picasso or something.
Right,
like,
right.
Fuck this guy. Like, what the hell, man? Right?
Seinfeld. That's a classic choice.
Yeah, that's such a classy choice. Like, fuck. I'm upset that I have to answer this question now. I am because I see her like her judgy eyes. Like,
Oh,
from,
yeah.
like I feel it.
Man, that's what
good.
she's
I
known
just feel
for
it
too, bro.
I feel that the judgment coming from the other side of the room.
It's a
Right?
powerful gaze.
Right, where she's like, I'm not gonna say it with my words, but with my facial
Yeah, you
expressions.
can see it in my eyes.
Right, like you
My
fucked up like with her
eyeballs.
face. Like she can be like.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
It's happening.
there you go.
So, the show that I am binge watching, unapologetically.
Yeah.
I'm talking to 2 people in the room, not the third.
yeah.
Okay. I am watching All American on the CW channel.
Gang, what's it about?
So
Is it a
I'm glad you
football?
asked.
Is it a football show?
I'm glad you asked. Okay. So it's with Tay Diggs and like a whole bunch of like people, but Tay Diggs basically is a coach at Beverly Hills High.
Oh,
where he
shit.
recruits Spencer, Spencer James, as a running back out of like Crenshaw High. There's a lot of twists coming.
Okay.
I'm only gonna give you a synopsis because I do think it's such a good show.
Hell
but I
yeah.
love shitty storylines like this. Right?
Okay.
Like I feel like if I spoke Spanish, I would watch novellas. Like I love this type of shit.
Ah.
Right? Like I really think that I would watch novellas, like because of the exaggerated drama and like the shitty timelines. Like it'd be great. Spencer James gets recruited to play at Beverly Hills High. The coach actually played at Crenshaw. So he's like, hey man, I can come and change your life. I made it out of the hood. He was a professional football player. So Spencer then goes to Beverly Hills High. It would be in essence someone going from like Northwestern to like Gulliver, right? Like that's basically in essence what it would be, right?
Right.
So like culturally speaking, he's at his place. He doesn't, feel himself. He's still trying to take care of his home. His mom's a single mom. He has a little brother. His dad is like non-existent. So he's like now has to live with the coach and his family who has like an interracial family. And then like his daughter's like extremely hot. And then like, he's like trying to like not hook up with her, but then still wants to hook up with her. Ends up hooking up with her best friend, who her best friend was dating this guy on the football team, right? So now they're on the same team. You can't hook up with teammates or hook teammates' girlfriends. Like everybody knows that. Bros over chicks, right? Then it comes down to it. Spencer comes back home to Crenshaw, gets shot.
Spoiler alert.
Gets shot, and then like have to like save his life, and then in the mix he finds out that this guy who keeps coming to his football games is his dad.
Oh
right?
wow.
Wait, I'm not even going
Drama
into
alert.
the most crazy shit. Then the coach actually dated his mom in high school. Okay, he didn't know that like
Oh,
the
fight
coach like hooked up with his mom in high school.
Oh.
But here's the flip side. He's 17. They graduated from high school 18 years ago. So the mom didn't know whether or not that he was the coach's son or his dad's
The
son.
mom needs to get her priorities in
real.
order.
Bro,
Like,
I gotta be
she's-
honest. I was
she's a
like,
sloozy.
I was like, this is the greatest shitty TV show I've ever watched. To the point where like
You're hooked. That's it.
there was like 3 seasons on Netflix. I went through those motherfuckers like bam, 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 bam. I was going through them faster than Rocsol spits bars. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
running it.
Right.
There
So
we
like
go.
I was watched the whole thing, and then I watched like season 4. I downloaded the actual CW app. I had to make a profile.
Bro, you're like one of 7 people that
like
did that.
I had to make a profile, and I commented like on live on like when they like dropped the last episode. I was like, this is irresponsible. Like this storyline's irresponsible, right? It's like the best shitty thing. It's just like it's great. It's just
Out of 5 stars, what are we talking?
It's almost like the twinkle in both of your eyes when like talking about music.
Wow.
It's just like a perfect 10.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
wow.
It's like the twinkle out of your eyes.
Oh, that's
right?
beautiful.
I think that's why he sits there.
Yeah,
I do.
Yeah.
There's a shine.
Yeah, like he sits there so he can have like the perfect glare.
Right,
Right.
exactly.
So like he's like, yeah,
Yeah.
ask a question.
Exactly. Thank you for those beautiful movie/TV show suggestions. Guys, before we start wrapping up, we do have one last segment, but before we start wrapping up, I do want to know, for the viewers, if there's something that you guys want to leave them with, if there's something that you kind of want to, how would you best describe yourself? For the people that are trying to get to know you, get to know the new faces here in the coveted, hallowed Midnight in Miami halls. Yeah, man. Like, tell them a little bit about you. Tell them what gets you going. Tell them what gets you fired up. Tell them the inspiration for you starting. What sparked the flame to you get on the stage? You know what I'm saying?
Check.
Give them that fuego.
Wow, that was so beautiful.
Man, I
so
try.
beautiful. You have to deal with this all the time?
I try to paint
Like,
a picture.
Is this what we have to deal with? Like, this was so good.
I try to paint a
Energy.
picture.
This was
you know
so
what I'm
good,
saying?
man.
Yeah.
Like, I want you to narrate my life.
Oh,
real.
You brush your teeth. So amazing. Rotate. All that. Like, I'm really here for it. Like,
circle
yes.
motion. Oh.
So I'll go first because I don't want to go after your super eloquent fucking Michael Bay storytelling. Like, I don't,
Yeah.
like I don't want that.
He's like,
no,
I
I'm
was
good.
born. I was
The
born in.
clouds are opening up.
Yeah, I was born in an opera. You know what I'm
like,
saying? Like,
damn.
Fuck, man.
know?
What the fuck? No, I'm glad you asked me that. I think like for me, if I had to tell the viewers anything, it's like I'm just a guy trying to figure it out, right? Like I don't pretend to have all the answers. I don't pretend to like have anything figured out. But the one thing that I do know is I love to make music. I love to like talk about that second chance, and it seems to like be the most like echoing thing that's in my subject matter is I like we all have a destiny, right? Like you just have to go on a date with one, and it's like that was a shameless plug. I wasn't gonna say it, but like I was just hoping that everybody would catch on.
yeah.
It's happening.
It is happening. So like I'm just somebody working on trying to change the view of what people think Miami hip hop should be. Right? I think like rap music is at some point it's self-reflection. I think that's what most of my love and affinity comes with, like people like Eminem and people like the Jay-Z's, the Nas. Falling in love with the story is almost more important than falling in love with the lyrics. Right? So like how do I want to have people coming to the city and saying that like we're more than drugs and nice cars, right? So like just trying to put my stamp on what I want my city to be known for. Hence the reason why like I was so passionate about like, like the people that get opportunities don't always need to come out of like a cookie cutter. You know what I'm saying? Like it's okay to be different. It's okay to be yourself. It's okay to just know that like whatever you're going through, it's not just innate to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like being comfortable with that and just telling the story, I'm just, trying to lose more weight. I lost like 14 pounds.
Hey, congrats. That's what I'm talking about.
14 pounds.
Baby, let's go.
14 pounds. We're trying to shoot for that, 800, credit score. We're
There you
trying
go.
to, do a little bit more in life and just be a little happier. And I'm trying to figure out, when or how this whole like rap thing will happen. But that would be the most descriptive thing. I like vintage. If you got like old shit, I like old shit. Like
yeah.
anybody want to pull up and play, Super Mario, GoldenEye, I'm whooping ass 24/7. You know what I mean?
Damn, holy shit.
So like
Damn.
GoldenEye, you heard that? You remember that?
Oh, do I remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You want problems?
Damn.
No, like I have my original N64 and I still have the golden eye.
So it's challenge
okay.
accepted?
I didn't know if she was saying
Challenge
that.
accepted, okay.
She said it like, I still got it.
Yeah.
I also still got it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
Every time she talks to me, I feel like it comes like from heaven. Like, I feel like it's like the like
There's a
heavenly
light, yeah.
voice
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
like, I still got it.
Right.
I still got it. Like,
Blessings.
Yeah, it's
Here
like
you go.
Amy
Like-
Winehouse.
but seriously, like, I don't know if you guys felt the gust of wind as she like flipped her hair and discussed what I was saying.
It was like
I
a
was
damn
like,
Pantene
I was like, hey,
commercial.
you have a N64, and she was like, yes.
It was a damn.
Yes.
Not only do I
It was
have
a
it,
damn Head
but I
and
have the
Shoulders
skills to
commercial.
I
back it up.
still have the skills to back it up.
Oh,
She didn't say it, but again, this
It
is what I
happened.
heard.
oh
Yeah.
man.
Energy.
I said I had GoldenEye,
Mm-hmm.
and she says that I'm better than you, bitch. That's what I heard. I heard her say it.
I heard it too.
You heard it too?
Because she's not mic'd up. That's
Okay.
why.
Yeah.
Better. Anyway, so that's me, King Tetris. You can follow me everywhere, like the air, King_Tetris,
There we
Mr.
go.
Check
There we
Check.
go.
So like I said, I just like to rap. If you like music, if you like, people doing progressive things, I'm your guy. So
Hell
like I
yeah.
said, King_Tetris. Like follow me everywhere. I post cool shit. I like cool outfits and stuff.
Hell yeah. You'll see that shit on the screen in a minute. Rocsol, talk to us.
Yeah, for me, it's just kind of like relating to people in a way where I cannot be like self-conscious, because that used to be like my whole life. It's just thinking about what everyone else thought and how to go about an approach, whether it's art or music. So I guess where I'm at is just pretty much taking risk and jumping to new different opportunities, and with that being said, it's just fun. It's just fun now. Before it was like, all right, cool. I got a hang of this. I can do it. I can put it out. People are going to like it. But now it's like, oh, this is new territory. This is like when you hear hip hop or you see like a dope, art piece or clothing that you like, you're like, all right, cool. This is changing everything. So I guess that's where I'm at right now.
Hell yeah.
Would you say you're living for a living?
Damn, bro. Damn, hold on, bro.
Okay, bar count.
I'm and it's scary too though, because it's like it's everything you wanted, and it's still like, oh shit, like this is real life. Like there's real life, and then there's like the world that you can create. So that's what's literally happening every day.
Was that a bar? Was there
Damn.
a
I
world? This is real life. Every day you
God.
can create. Was that a 4-bar setup
yo,
in a scheme?
I feel like we need to make.
Did he?
God, we need to make motivational posters.
Like for real.
God.
Keep working. It's working. You know what I
God,
mean?
that's beautiful. Ladies and gentlemen, every single week, you know what I'm talking about? We have three segments, and the last one is actually the quest for the truth. You know what I'm talking about in this beautiful segment? We ask our illustrious guests or co-hosts here for an answer from this here random deck of cards. And here we go. All right.
Let's go.
Are you saying that you can stack the deck for the hand that you were dealt?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm
It
saying.
would have been funny if you opened up the box and it was Uno cards.
That would have been great.
Oh man, I love it.
That'd have been great.
The infinite game, the game that never stops.
I stopped talking
All
to
right.
my parents for after that game.
Yeah.
It's like draw 4, connect 4, skip.
Yep.
I was like, what the
What
hell is
the-
this?
All right, guys, what event do you think impacted the world the most?
Damn, bro. Bars.
I gotta be honest. The questions that you've asked today are absolutely riveting.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I try.
Like
try.
I wish that I could have like a time machine and just kind of like
They're
go
like
back.
Interstellar, like they're kind of out there, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
This is the same feeling I got by listening to Incubus for the first time. This is what you've done to me.
Thanks.
This is really what you've done to me.
Damn.
Damn. I would
That's what I
take that
felt.
as a compliment.
For me, a pivotal change to this whole universe was The Matrix.
The movie?
I hate.
movie.
Why do I have to go after him? I hate him so much.
It's such a fire ass
I
movie,
hate
though.
him
I mean,
so much.
It's such a good, like,
From the cinematography
Yeah.
to the CGI effects to the whole fucking storyline, it's like, wait, what is this about? The real world's not the real world, and we're batteries, but we're fucking fighting robots, and Neo's jumping an airplane, and they gotta save Morpheus, and Neo wakes up from a fake world. Like, this,
yeah.
insane.
an event that changed the world. What's gonna beat the Matrix? I will pull the race card.
Respect.
Pulling the race card here. No, jokingly, I think like for me, I'd have to say James Brown. James Brown Live at the Funk. It's 80% of all raps or all hip hop beats are based off of that album.
The samples, right? Yeah, and the JBs.
80% of all hip hop beats are made off of that album.
Wow.
Just the drums alone on that.
Da, dum, 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 da, dum, dum. Let's slow it down. Boom, tss, da, dum,
Right.
dum, dum, ah. All the get down space, all that shit. Like he like was that guy. So like without him, there would be no like hip hop really as we know it as today. Like, yeah, people talk about like, you know, the people out of Jamaica making all that stuff, but nah, James Brown like was Big Daddy Kane before Big Daddy Kane type shit.
Damn. Both phenomenal answers.
Can you
what I'm
answer
talking
this
about?
too? Like,
I'll
I feel
answer this.
like-
I'll answer this. An event that changed the world, bro. The Big Bang was a big, but
Is that what you tell your dates? Is that what you tell your girlfriends?
Yeah, it's
like,
my-
that's the Big Bang.
yeah. That's my pickup
there you
line.
go.
You know what I'm
There you
saying?
go.
That's my pickup line. You know what I'm
There you go.
saying?
Mine's, do you come here often?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But I would say no. I'm gonna be biased, and I'm gonna be patriotic. I'm gonna say the 1986 World Cup. Diego Armando Maradona
R.I.P.
hoisting. R.I.P. Thank you, my good
R.I.P.
sir. Thank you, my good sir. Thank you. Hoisting the World Cup towards the sky and giving our nation that second coveted star on our crest. That changed the world for me, at least. I mean, I was a mere. I wasn't even a fetus. I was a sperm cell.
I was like, weren't you in someone's sack?
Yeah,
at that
I
time?
was. Shout out my dad's sack. Shout out
Were you
my
in someone's
shout
sack
out
during
shout out my
that?
dad's sack.
Shout out.
But yeah, big shout out. It's warm. It's a comfortable place. There's
We're
hurricane
all really
windows.
thankful for both of your
Yeah,
parents.
100%. Thank you.
We're like, I think we should just get like a collection of all your art, all the people on the wall, and just get like a thank you letter going.
Yeah,
like
for real.
thank you for like making him.
Yeah.
You know what
Hell
I mean?
yeah. Thank
Bro.
you.
You know
I
what mean?
appreciate
Maybe
that.
with like a Bed Bath and Beyond gift card or something.
Hell
You know
yeah.
what I mean? Like,
oh my god,
something like
I'd be
that.
like, Mom, this is Sarah J. She is an actress, like.
Oh my god! Wait a second. What kind of actress? There's all kinds of actress.
And then we'll drop the conversation there. Ladies and gentlemen, what a powerhouse of an episode we have had today. Can we please give it up for our brand new co-host, King Tetris and Rocsol! Guys, I am genuinely also very ecstatic to be able to interview new guests, with the likes of you guys, The chemistry is always immaculate. It's always a movie, so I'm very excited to be able to, pick the brains of some of South Florida's finest artists and beyond. You know what I'm saying? So thank you guys for joining me on this journey. I appreciate it.
no, man, I appreciate you for having me. I think like being a part of this beautiful podcast with beautiful people, it just makes me feel like I'm almost a 6. You know what I mean?
brother.
It makes me feel like I'm almost a 6.
I'm a 6 in Miami, but I'm like an 8 in Idaho,
No, like I'm at least like a national team basketball player in China, like at minimum. Like
Dude, in
100%.
China, you'll perform very well.
no, I think so.
Yeah,
If you
for
could
sure.
rhyme and you could rap, you're a 10.
Oh,
right off the bat.
That's beautiful.
You're a 10, you're not a
That's
6.
beautiful.
You're going up. That's
and
it.
You know what I'm
We're in
saying?
the elevator right now.
And I'm sorry.
Speaking of rhyming and rapping,
Oh, here we go.
What's
Hold
happening?
on.
shouldn't that be how you guys close the episode?
What? I mean,
I don't know. She's not I couldn't hear.
Like
her.
rapping, like
like we're rapping. Do you have a beat
I
that
think
you can
I
play?
think she wants.
Yeah,
to,
do you have
no,
a-
it's very.
Laggy?
You're putting me on the spot.
We're gonna have
But
to do
yeah,
it like
we
this.
can do old school. Yeah, you can do like that.
you know what? I think
Can
I
you
may have
imagine
something.
if we could just like?
Oh, but make sure
Bluetooth
it's
the
not.
speaker?
Make sure it's not like
nothing.
copyright.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Of course, bro. Of course. I know the rules here.
Yeah.
I know the rules here.
Cause
Just change
boy,
the BPMs. That's all.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
Chopped and screwed.
Yo, we're fucking rapping right now. Whoa.
You know, you said that it's been a while for you. So what is this?
I'm a little rusty. What is this? That sounds crazy.
I made this. Check.
Oh shit.
Oh, you made this?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, this is fire though. Hold on. Yeah. Set the skills, pay the bills. They reacted ill, colder than a polar cat. The reason why these haters chill. Took some notes, learned some lessons, food for thought and progression. Ever since the adolescent, knew the mic was my profession from the get-go. I would never let go. Y'all gonna know my name from the suburbs to the ghetto. Cruising on the metro, looking at the cityscape. Graffiti was my outlet. Every day I would escape chaos, snarls, and gangstar, bumping mixtape. Me and my home was skipping school. Miami Day, old sunny days that were cloudy. Still acting rowdy, busting freestyles to be the life of the party. Young, wild, and reckless, tagging your benches. Criminal mischief, homie, that was expensive. Focus on my music for a better perspective. Paying dues on the daily, now I'm getting respected, y'all.
Damn.
He said he was rusty, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, Rusty
Fuck
las
this guy.
pelotas, Rusty, bro.
Fuck this guy, bro.
Rusty my ass, bro. Wow.
I guess I gotta make a U-turn. You get one turn. Kinda learn, kinda like an intern. Who want it? I just always be upon it. Smoking hydroponic, it's getting blunted. Rappers don't want it. I can't front it. Man, who is this? It's a known pacifist. My mama call me Gregory, my name is Tetris. The balls is to the ceiling, maybe more pavilion. At a pavilion with dreams of making a million. Off the top, I talk pop like a trending topic. You can't stop it. From my fiber optics with my chick in the crib, I can't stop it. Always on the bed, play with stuff, she can't watch it. Dead presidents leaving from my wallet. Catch me with a gun, it's called whatchamacallit. I ain't talking out beef. Shit, I'm from Miami, we shine like gold teeth. I said best believe, said tatted on me like my arm like sleeves.
Yeah.
My chick is from Cuban and Belize. Her rice is shit is can't believe. Catch me every single night, midnight in Miami. We always just trying to rent a Grammy. My name is Tetris up the head. My favorite color is red.
Woo!
I have a big head.
Facts.
My favorite gum is Big Red.
Damn.
Yeah,
You know it.
yeah.
You know it.
So for everybody in the comments, we just did that off the top of our
Bro,
head.
I'm aroused right now. That's amazing. God.
Hold on, let's see if we get another one, Rocsol. That was way too good. We gotta just see if what comes.
The first one was from trackside, but I'll do a freestyle. So
No.
I got you guys.
Let's just keep going.
Yo, top of the morning, top of the head. Grab the microphone, MCs, they acting dead. I resurrect the floor just like crypto. And don't give a damn, it's not Calypto. Chilling in Starbucks without the cream. Laying down, cause you know I'm the microphone fiend. Straight from the 3-0, y'all can call me Neo. Straight from the underground gambling casino. I got the table full of stickers. Taking photos, you can get the picture. It's abstract. So critical, rhyme original for those that are pitiful. Chilling with Tetris, we about to come through when we break this. Cruising on a Lexus,
and I'm about to take your necklace. You can't check this, I've wrecked this. What's the name, boss? You call me Tetris.
Yeah.
I said God is on my side. Is it heaven? Maybe you caught a homicide. Shit, grab a gun, let it you all decide. Shots the passenger side in a way that you can side. Sayonara, no thoughts, it's just tomorrow. Cut your head off like your chick is Sleepy Hollow. Your chick in my DMs, I begin. See, I've been ill since Bennigan's, the Flanagans, to catch me in a flannel again, to change the channel, swimming your chick like the English Channel. Catch me with graffiti artists, heartless, regardless of where your heart is, you really can't guard this.
I was in the zone. Call ET when you're about to call it home. Yeah, I got the phone. Y'all been acting crazy, foam in your mouth, but it is not rabies. I just had babies, they just had sperm. Looking at me now, call this the earthworm. Straight from the dirt for whatever it's worth. I sever off your head, you can pray to the church. I don't give a damn about what's your perspective. I disconnect this before I connect your necklace. But that's okay if you don't get it. It's quite pathetic. I'm coming through just like a fitted. But this a Rocsol snapback with the patterns. Ring around your head, you can call that shit
Saturn. Catch me on the planet. Man, I jump into the ciphers like that we planned it. Name is music, you really can't understand it. All you hear is in my flow is goddamn it. Punchline so recline. I come back like a Tech 9. I crack your spine. See stop respecting. We crack it like Tekken. We fresh like freshmen. Ain't nobody better than saluting like the president. My presence is felt. Man, I'm daddy. The shit better get my belt. The swag on a higher jacket, on a higher plane. Catch me on HOV in my own lane. Kurt Cobain slice his main vein. Something about Nirvana is hard to maintain. Who is this? Like I said it just before. The verbal in the course, no back doors. Like my favorite Porsche, it's a turbo. Shit, me and Rocsol, midnight it is eternal. Check.
check.
Way to set the scene. You know what
That
I'm
was
saying?
off top for y'all. That was off top for y'all. We don't do this.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Check.
Man. Ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned for the powerhouse of episodes that we have in store for you with these two titans of industries. You know what I'm talking about. You see it on the screen, but guys, one last time, talk to me about social media. Where can the people hit you up?
Rocsol Miami, ROCSOL Miami, Twitter, IG, Facebook, all social media handles. Yeah.
You see it on the screen?
Let's go.
My Instagram is I love Juan Gamero.
Yes, sir.
Too. Wait, I'm sorry. I'm not supposed to tell anybody that. Shit. Damn it.
That's the OnlyFans.
Damn it. My bad. Sorry about that. Everywhere like the air, King_Tetris, Mr. Check. Peace.
There you go. You see it on the screen. You know what I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen? And what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Every Thursday at midnight. You can hit us up on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, on Deezer and all that good stuff. But more than anything, hit up the YouTube. That's what we got. Damn 74 cameras. You know what I'm saying? Beautiful. Come on. This is like without a paddle. I love this. You know what I'm saying? Every Thursday at midnight. Check us out on YouTube. You know what it is.
Beautiful.
Holla!
And it don't matter what the world thinks. You can say how you feel on midnight in Miami. When you can push it to the limit, it gets real.